Want to get more realistic? Let me show you where you're headed. And this actually is our segue into today. Oh man, I closed my book page. Puppies, 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 puppies. Puppies, 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 puppies. All right, so we're going to start drawing something of your choosing. Okay. If you wish to get contour, if you wish to get more realistic, the first thing that you would start with is a realistic resource. Okay? So this is, just because I'm recording it, Lee Hammond's Big Book of Drawing, page 90. Okay, I'm citing my source. So here I have a realistic image. You will find a realistic image of something, photographic. It's not been touched by an artist. It's not a cartoon. Then what's going to happen is this. As I open this up a little bit further, I'm going to show you how to do an easy peasy trace of your photo. So you're going to take your photo and you're going to go and darken everywhere you notice that there's a shadow that has a shape. You're going to notice every time that you see there's a highlight on the ear. You're going to take and actually mark it on your photo with pencil. Then what we're going to do is take that outlined photo. We're going to put this on top of the photo with a really dark pencil, like a 6B or 10B. And then we're going to flip the pencil face down onto a clean sheet of drawing paper and scrub it from the back side. Who thinks they know what's going to happen?
It'll transfer.
It'll transfer. Your pencil will jump. Okay? And once your pencil jumps, then all of a sudden, I can show you guys how to get from contour to realistic drawing.
Your pencil jumps.
The pencil will jump. You will jump for joy. You will jump for joy. You'll even jump for Mrs. Welka because you'll be so happy that you're able to. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay? So, this is Clyde. This is one I did for an example last year. And this is kind of how I came across this lesson. Is I traced his photo and I flipped the pencil onto a paper. This is a tracing on top of a photo. And then this is the image that I got to transfer off of it. And from there, this is actually a shadow, but it's a tracing, so it is what it is. Now, if you don't trace well, see, this looks better. Here, watch this, James. You've noticed the foot. This was the tracing of the foot. So if you don't trace well, you might have to look back at your photo when it comes time to this. Okay? So if you trace a photo and you go around the photo in like a big old circle, you're going to be trying to turn a jelly bean into a dog. I mean, you're going to want to have your lines be accurate and be original. Okay? So today what I'm going to have you do is find a photo. It can be a person, it can be an animal. It is going to be a tracing. And if you don't have, say, a picture of your dog, you can look up a dog that's the same breed. Many of you will have a good animal. Make sure it has, make sure it's a good photo so that when you look at the photo, it has a range. It has blacks, it has whites, and it has a few in-betweens. Okay? You want to make sure it's not bleached out purely from the sun. So that's where we're taking contour. I want to show you how you can get contour to be real. I am not going to force you to stay here. I just want you to be able to try out shading in a realistic drawing without worrying about the realistic drawing. Does that make sense? It's easier if you can just plug in the information and just try the shading. So that's kind of what's going to be coming next. I'm going to show you how to perceive shadows and highlights through your contour lines on the inside, not just the outside. All right? So I'm going to stop my recording here.